so the Entitled Parents last time was actually really fun, so we're going to be doing some Pro Revenge, because those also seem to be really good. So, if you enjoy, please like, subscribe, and let's get straight into this. My cousin is mental, and so I got the ultimate revenge. Now that actually is also a good title, so let's see what happens here. A bit of background as info. So my mum, who I love dearly, went to India for the summer with me, 13 at the time, and my brother, 10. We met up with 2 of our uncles and 2 of our aunts, none of which were the Entitled Parents, and 5 of our adorable little cousins. We probably played for hours listening to Baby Shark on repeat. EP, Entitled Parent, EC, Entitled Child. This tranquility changed when the EP came with her actually very cool husband and the EC 5-year-old very spoiled, and other son who was pretty cool, also who was 11. As soon as they came, they were very nice, giving us hugs and asking what was happening as we all haven't seen one another in 4 years. The EC then asked for my camera, which I was holding. Canon 80D, which is around $1,500 with the lens, which he then took and started pressing random buttons on it. I told him to stop, and he didn't, so I took it away and he started crying. Like all 5-year-olds, I don't blame them, that's how they are. This then causes him to hit me repeatedly. As EP tells me just to give it to him because she is my aunt. My mum tells her that's not right. This causes a large argument, where at the end we all just went to sleep. Fast forward a week of EP's and EC's crap. I go to the kitchen to find EC holding a small kitchen knife and starting to chase me around the house. I find EP, who I tell what's happening, and she says, he's just playing, and if it's bothering me, I should just take it from him. I freaking, how do you get around that word? And EC finds me, and instead of the knife, which I think someone took from him, he is holding my laptop, Apple MacBook. And if you don't know, alright, Apple MacBooks are pretty expensive, like any Apple product is. And pretending to drop, literally taunting me, and EP says he can't do anything because he is so young, and to let him play with it because I told you. In my head, I'm done with this crap, and I take my laptop from him, and his mum yells at me. She says something like, I'm gonna tell your parents you are hurting my child. He starts crying, running to his mum. I literally fuming inside, take his iPad, think about breaking it. But then mum will know it was me because a 5-year-old can't break an iPad, so instead I hide it. I put it behind an old photo of my grandpa and forget about it. That day at dinner, poor EC lost his iPad and everyone's looking for it, not thinking that it'd be behind such an obscure location. Anyway, they never find it and EP punishes EC by taking away his electronics for the rest of the vacation, which is for an amazing 10 weeks, and poor EC never finds it until yours truly magically finds it. EP and EC still give me death stares at family reunions though. People need to learn to raise their childs better. People need to learn to raise their children better. I'm sorry, but stuff like this shouldn't happen, okay? Your kid shouldn't be chasing around people with knives. But I'm glad he spent 10 weeks without his iPad. This one's called Wanted to Cut 200 People at the Amusement Park. This looks like a long one, so get ready. Even my mouse wasn't ready, it just unplugged. Right, so, EM, entitled Mother, EK, entitled Kid, GF, Girlfriend, me, yours truly. I was at an amusement park earlier this year. A brand new ride had just opened, so of course there was a huge line for it. I'd taken my girlfriend that day and brought us fast passes to skip the lines. Fast passes cost nearly 3 times as much as a regular pass there. It was around noon on a hot day, and my girlfriend and I headed over to the new ride. We circled it and weren't able to see any fast pass lines, but we both wanted to go on the new attraction, so we just got in the regular line. The sign said we were 45 minutes from the front. Immediately behind us was a large lady, EM, with her son, EK, who was about 10. My girlfriend then spots some people entering a different queue wearing purple wristbands, fast passes. So, we go past the boy and his mum, exit the line and enter the new line. Since it just opened, I guess they hadn't made an official sign for it yet. But there was a little gate with a paper taped on it that read Fast Pass and Wheelchair. We go through and there's about 20 people in front of us now. After about a minute, we see the EM and EK behind us again. I didn't think much of it. They probably hadn't seen the entrance just as we had. But my girlfriend whispers in my ear they don't have fast passes. I look at their wrists and she's right. The wristbands are green. The regular ones. She asked me if maybe we should say something so they don't waste their time. Poor kid, I think to myself. He probably wants to go on the ride as quick as possible. They're just going to send them back when they reach the front. So I tap entitled Mother on the shoulder. This is paraphrasing, by the way. This was really in Spanish. Excuse me, this line is for purple wristbands only. They won't let you go through here. You can go back. They'll let me through. They always do, she exclaims. My girlfriend and I look at each other like WTF. Okay, sorry, I reply. About 3 minutes go by, and I guess we had been distracted for a little, because I see there's about a 5-foot gap in the line in front of us, so we turn to move forward, and EM shoves past us, her son right behind her. I open my mouth to say something, but decide against it. They're not going to get on the ride anyway, so there's really no point. They're strict about the wristbands. We finally reach the front of the line, and the ride operator asked to see EK and EM's wristbands. They were clearly trying to hide them by keeping their hands behind their back. EM quickly shows her wristband and then runs past her and immediately starts getting on the ride. Her son does the exact same. The ride operator tells her this is a fast pass line, and she has to go back to the end of the regular line. Okay, next time I will. I didn't know, EM responds. No, you're gonna go, exit the ride, and go to the back of the line. She lowers her son's harness and then herself. I already lowered the harnesses. I'll use the normal line next time, promise. The ride operator turns to us and lets me and my girlfriend through. There weren't any seats available on the ride anymore, so I knew they were going to get kicked off. Ride operator walks to a station on the side of the platform, presses a button on the console, and all the harnesses go up. She walks towards us again and gives EM a dirty look. EM looks pissed, like a demon from a horror movie, man. She violently gets up and out of the platform, cursing the operator out, her son right behind her. Once off the ride, EK looks back and spits on the seat. The ride operator went and got some Lysol wipes and cleaned the seat. My girlfriend and I sit on the ride and lower the harness. The ride operator leans in to make sure they're tight. They are really mad, I jokingly tell the ride operator. They will be when they find out he isn't tall enough, she replies. No! Oh no, that's perfect. That is perfect revenge. Not only did they get sent to the back of the line, when they go through that 45-minute wait, he's not tall enough to go on. Oh my god, that is a gift that just keeps on giving. These revenges make me so happy inside. I don't know, man. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and oh my god, I love doing these. I'm definitely going to be doing some more.